we're doing the New York HUT quarterly filing next. And this will be 0 miles. I didn't do any miles in New York. But here's the website, tax.ny.gov/BUS/HUT/HUIDX.htm. That is the official website, and it's got New York State up here, an official website of New York State. Here's how you know. Uses.gov. So this is what was confusing on the New York HUT. You got all these different things. Online services. That sounds like something we would use. No, it's not. Withholding tax, corporate tax. So it's not a corporate tax. E-file, mandate for businesses. That sounds like something we might use. Documents you'd use to e-file. No, that's not what we need either. Start, expand into business. No, that's not it. Make a payment. That sounds like something we might use, but no, we're not doing any of that. The New York HUT quarterly filings is buried into this thing that doesn't have a drop-down thing next to it. Other taxes and reporting requirements, I believe. Yep. So then on this big long list of stuff here with the cigarette and excise taxes, fuel taxes, this I guess is where you do your normal IFTA if you're based out of New York. So we got highway use tax. And there's their new account application. It says after you establish your account, many services are available through Oscar. So it's possible you could do this through Oscar, but they have a web filing thing. Here is the web file. You must file a highway use tax return, even if no tax is due, or even if another person will pay any tax due on the use of the vehicle operated under the certificate registration. There are two ways to file: web file or file by mail. So I'm going to click web file. And this is also where it gets, to get started, create an online services. So they've got a link back to this online services thing. So I guess that's where maybe whenever you first create your account, that's where you go. But down here, so web filers, and then there's not New York really does not have this website set up very good. So you get down to paper file and web file here. Web file, if you use the web file application, it'll automatically display your correct filing frequency, annual, quarterly, or monthly. This is where you would expect a link to start your web file right now. There's no link. So you skip through the paper section, when to file and pay. So you pay quarterly, or you file quarterly even if there's no miles. Using web file. You can also use the HUT web file services to cancel vehicles off. So you can use Oscar. Uploading your HUT return, pay direct from your bank account. So still, I'm not seeing a link to file. Not ready to web file. So they've got a link to not file. So for more information, highway use tax. So where the heck do we file? Well, I think it's because I'm not logged in. Let's log in and see if that fixes it. Log in. Let's just try that. Okay. So this looks like something we should be using. So when you log into your account, that's really what you need to do. Let's see. So on the left side of the page over here, we've got account summary, document summary, tax professional summary, payment bills and notices, corporate tax, other taxes, international highway use tax web file. Okay, so it's right above the IFTA If you're, if you do the IFTA, the highway use tax is right above that. We did IFTA in Texas. I'm based out of Texas, so I'm just doing this New York specific HUT filing now. Filing period 10/1/25 through 12/31/25. So that's the Q4 of 2025 is what we're filing. Do you have any highway use tax to report for this period? Nope. Reason you do not have tax due. No activity. Are you filing an amended return? No. Filing method. I don't even know. I mean, it doesn't matter because we'll do gross weight. Yeah, mine is gross weight because I put 80,000. I think whenever I signed up, I just did 80,000. So if you run through New York a lot, you want to probably figure out the difference in gross weight versus unloaded weight and how you can file differently between those two. No timber products or raw milk. I would like to manually enter data. Yep. So just punch in your US DOT number right there. Are you permanently discontinuing your business? No. Continue. Says my taxpayer ID, my business name, total miles traveled in New York, 0. Prior use tax overpayments to be applied. I haven't paid anything to them yet. I mean, other than just registering for the thing, I don't know if I paid them a few bucks for that. Late filing, 0. Late filing interest, 0. Calculate. Payment information, 0. Continue. Review and verify. So amount due is 0. Let's just click on this real quick, see what it. So that just shows you that shows you the physical form that you're filing. And submit. Transaction confirmation. So that's it. Pretty simple. Let's print this. All right, next up we'll do, the last one's going to be Oregon. We've already done, we did Kentucky, New Mexico, Connecticut, New York, and we've got Oregon left. So we'll do that next. Oh, again, real quick, ols.tax.newyork.gov/app wrapper is the website that you should end up at for the confirmation.